This is Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. The only word that can follow that is pain. How do you dodge this? Nevertheless, I'm gonna spend 100 hours in this place to beat every single boss. Now, if I'm not wrong, there's about 40 bosses in the entire DLC combined. This is also a very long video. It's more like a movie, if anything. So relax, grab some popcorn, grab something. And of course, if you enjoy the video, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. And of course, you never have to, but if you stick around, you will have an amazing time. I always do my best to ensure that. Okay, first things first, I wanted to see how strong my current build was against some regular enemies. And honestly, at this point, I didn't think it was too bad. That's until I found my first boss. Or I guess it's a mini boss, I don't know. Wait, is this a boss fight? Let's just see who this is. Let's see who this is supposed to be. Oh, it's just like it's just a guy. Okay, chill with the... Easy. He's actually got a huge amount of health for like one of these ghostly people. You know what I mean? Oh, you pulling out a sword? Okay. Catch this. Okay, the damage is crazy. The damage is nuts. Don't touch me! Stop! I hate you for doing that. You have no idea how much I hate that you do that. Look at him walking towards me. Stay down. Stay down. Yeah, he's out. It's over. He's out. What the flip was that? After defeating the knights, I got the entire set, but honestly, I'm gonna stick with this one. Is there anything better than this armor set? Let's head this way. This looks like the path most taken. I know the Great Katana is supposed to be, like, early on in the map, like, you're supposed to run into that thing instantly. That's what I want to use. There's that big guy again. Don't kick the sand. Don't kick the... Don't do it, man. Just chill out. Can you chill out for a second? Like, you barely have a face. Chill out for a second. Let's see what you have to say.
Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished, guided here by kindly Miquella, won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Rellana. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints.
Okay, so this is Miquella's footprints. That doesn't look like a footprint to me, but okay. Alongside the footprint, I found the first scattered tree fragment. These pretty much give us a boost to our damage and the amount of damage that we can take. I know this just depends on your blessing level. You can think of it like a power booster. Alright, let's keep going. Man, this place looks insane. Oh, shucks, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Why does there always have to be some kind of contraption like this? I think what you mean is missile. As far as I'm concerned, this thing might as well be a bazooka. Then I ran into this giant magician guy. He started growling, so I helped him vanish. Get it? Because magicians and vanishing acts, he's gone now, so he's... Okay. And for some reason, this human being growled too, so he's gone now as well. Nobody wants to smell all that. Anyway, it didn't take too long until I was completely lost in this zone, so I figured I would leave this area and go find the Great Katana. This is pretty much like a great sword without the slow attack speed. And this thing's Ash of War is straight out of Sekiro. Anyway, back to the castle area. Just gonna go this way. Okay, I don't do much damage. Oh, but it staggers. Oh, the fact it staggers is crazy. In fact, this thing doesn't just stagger, it procs bleed too. Going deeper into this place, I bumped into this knight who is technically a mini-boss. Also, I'm using the great sword again because the Great Katana needs some serious upgrades. Chill out with your... Alright, not bad. And then I ran into a different knight who completely destroyed me. Oh, okay, this guy... What's going on with this guy? Oh my days. You're telling me I'm still gonna have to face boss fights in this? And someone else, okay. Can I just fight the knight without... Let's just go upgrade the katana. Okay, it seems good now. I also paired it with a talisman that increases damage with successive attacks, so this thing is like a loose cannon. Also, at this point, my Erdtree blessing level was at level 2. Here we go. Oh, there's no boss yet. Did I mention I hate bugs? Did I ever? Is that something I've ever said, ever? Get out of here. This place looks insane. I just feel like it's quiet. Like it's way too quiet a little bit. Like something's off, you know? It's the kind of quiet that you just think, something's off. It's that kind of quiet. What the heck was that? Oh, it's just a... It's another scope. Oh, there's another one. Here we go. Is this a boss fight? Doesn't open from this side. Where does it open from? The moon? What the heck? Let's go this way. Oh wait, I saw this in a trailer, no? There's a guy here. Oh, there he goes. Are you guys just praying? What the? Oh, okay. Chill out. Take it. Relax. And you're attacking like I stole the discounted. I don't know. Who knows? And this is urine too, so... Anyway, after exploring a little bit more, I found my first boss fight. And I could instantly tell that this was gonna go horribly wrong. That's the cutscene.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower sculpted keepers. And perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
Nice entrance. Hit us with the pose. Alright, here goes. Keep patience. So right now, I just want to see what you can do. Okay. Alright, so you have a gas breath. Oh my days. It's genuinely terrifying. Let's see what damage I do. Not bad. And then I was hit with the reality of the second phase. You ever seen Aang Avatar? That's who they put inside this lion suit. Can someone check on whoever gave this a green light? They need help. Why do I have to face gale force winds and lightning strikes in a boss fight? But you know how this goes. I only have to win once. Come on. Listen, if you are in any way a lion or inhabit a lion costume, don't talk to me. Ever. Is there a way to drop items? Now let's see if there's anything cool. There's a lift over here and then anything else? Yeah, it's just a lift. Okay. It didn't really take a genius to realize that this staircase was probably really close to like the final boss. And as expected, the door's locked by some mystical force, so I had no choice but to go out and do some exploring, which led to me finding another Erdtree fragment. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use that, but Erdtree fragment. It's good, we want that. Give myself a Erdtree upgrade. Did that work? Empowered. When I started the DLC, I was completely ready to change out my armor set for something else that I would find in the DLC. But looking at this, there's no way. You can completely forget about that. From now on, you can call me the Black Blade. Also, since I'm going to be sticking with the Great Katana, I'm going to need an Ash of War called the Savage Lion's Claw. It's pretty much like the Lion's Claw from the base game, except instead of only doing 1 slash, it does 3. Next thing I need is the Warrior Jar Talisman. And in order to get that, I need to do a quest for Alexander. He's the giant pot guy. But I found a giant crater where he was supposed to be. And now that I think about it, this mystery might be bigger than we can fathom. He could be anywhere. He's eating bugs in the desert. Also, because I missed the quest in the main game, I had to break the pot, if you catch my drift. After a little bit of aimless exploration, I found my first dungeon. Okay, it's a dungeon. Let's see what this is about. Can I go down here? Hit them where they're weakest. Okay, who's them? Oh. That's them. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here he goes. Oh, shucks. Okay. How am I supposed to hit it where it's weakest if it... Can you turn around, big guy? Is that something you can... Let me actually not lock on to you. Come on. Turn around. Look behind you. There's something... There's something crazy behind you. You want to see it? Let's see what else is in this dungeon. Lava blobs. I saw that fall down and from the... There's another one. Okay. Oh, this is like a smithing stones here. What do you drop? Smithing stones? So that's like the gimmick of this place, that there's a bunch of smithing stones. That's good. I'm hoping for a boss fight. That's really why I'm down here. Sneak attack. Forget it, just leave me alone. There should be boss fog pretty soon, I think. There was no boss fight. And then after that I found another dungeon, and this time, there had to be a boss fight at the end of this somewhere. One thing that's very consistent about these catacombs, and I'm sure you know this, you've seen this, is sunflower people. Can someone explain what this is? What is this? There's more of these things. I don't know if I can... See, here's the difference between me and you. I can sense the environment. You think I'm gonna hear a and not dodge out the way? Come on now. And if sunflower people and roof spikes wasn't enough, there's also a bunch of magic men. I don't know, just guys with magic staffs or something. There's also a living, breathing cannon. So, you know, hey, if you like that, that's cool. I don't know why this is in the game. What is that? What is that? Also, can someone check on the magic men? I don't know what's up with them. Dude, can we just... Let's just... Just for a moment. Can we just acknowledge what is happening in that... just in the distance. Not too far, just in the distance. Look in front of you. What the flip is that guy's issue? Like, what am I... is this not what nightmares look like? Some dude peeping in the corner and then suddenly... Out of my way. Bro, who is this? I can't see his face. Like, his face is not... There's no face. I hope there's a Sake of Marika by the boss fog, because I'm not gonna do this again. Sake of Marika, I've interacted with you, okay? Now save me when the time comes. Anyway, now it's time for my next boss fight, and that is Death Knight. And the death part in the name is correct. You cool or what? Beating the Death Knight was all well and good, but the reason I was actually down here is because I thought by doing this, a path would open up to unlock the other side of the map. That didn't happen. Remember that other knight guy who mollywopped me from before, completely destroyed me? I figured why not just run past that guy and see what's back there. And it turns out this was the exact path I was supposed to take this entire time. Nah, come on. So let's just keep going. Keep going. They won't chase me forever. Let's just keep... Don't poke me. Don't poke me. Okay. I definitely haven't been here. This is like a new zone. Okay. Leave me alone. Just don't swing that. There you... What a guy. Please don't get on that. Don't do it. Let's hope there's no boss at the end of this, because I'm all bossed out. Okay, new zone. Let's see, who's this? Okay, the damage is, I'm not doing much damage. What? Okay. So you're a serious boss. You're not like a mini. I've done no damage, so that's good. Hope I can stop. Wow, I'm not doing any damage. To answer a question from before, and I quote, "Who is this?" This is Rellana, my source of pain for the next, who knows how many hours. You can see on the screen. You tell me. Okay, that's a big sword. Okay, come on. Okay, come on, okay. Who's this game for? Like, I mean, you know? Okay, I think at this point, I need the Uchi Katana. Not the weapon itself, but you'll see. That's kind of random, isn't it? Isn't the Uchi Katana an inferior version of the Great Katana? I hear you thinking? What I actually wanted from the Uchi Katana was the Ash of War that comes with this thing. But I should have used more than one brain cell and realized that the Great Katana is way too big to use that Ash of War anyway. So that was a waste of time. My situation was pretty desperate at this point, so I figured since I went all that way to get the Uchi Katana, I might as well use the thing. This was the lowest that I actually managed to get this boss up to this point. If only that was the same as winning. At this point, my only hope was the Dragon Hunter's Katana, because I just need any kind of change of strategy. Anyway, to get this thing first, I have to beat the Ancient Dragon Man. He's actually holding the exact katana I'm trying to get, but there's actually one more guy I have to beat before I can get the thing. Okay, instead of going up, we have to go down, I think. And then we just jump down, if I'm not wrong. Dude. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, there we go. Don't swing that thing! Now the key in these... Let me teach you something. The key in these fights is to not get hit by whatever that is. Cut it out. Here we go. I think I got bleed there. Kinda surprised this guy's not staggered. Nuh-uh, Don't toss me, come on. Okay, that's new. What does that do? Oh, okay, I'm too far. And that's not gonna reach me. Catch this, you're dead. I might be. Oh, no. Thank you. Now give me my sword. Fingers crossed I can use this. Okay, I can. So this is pretty much a great katana, like in any other way that a great katana would be, except, well, you can see the moveset's the same, it procs bleed, everything like that, except it has this. Now before heading back to the boss fight, I figured we should just progress a little bit more in this place just in case it unlocks, you know, like a new zone. Just looking at this place with one glance, I could tell that there was something dangerous that resided here, and something tells me that these two dragons fighting each other, that's just like a teaser. And I was right, because now I have to fight a lightning-wielding dragon, and I wasn't even close to being ready to fight this thing. I sneak up and... oh, nope, that's not an option. Not enough damage. Okay, I'll be honest, I felt like backing down was a little bit shameful. So I went to go pick on a weaker dragon just to boost my morale just a tiny bit. Wait, is that thing a dragon or a bunch of dead trees? Oh, it's a dragon. It's definitely a dragon. Now don't get me wrong, the dragon katana definitely made a difference, but I'm still getting rogue. So let's sit down for a second. Let's just sit by the fire then. You ever just fight someone and then it just keeps going and going and going, you know? You know what I mean? You feel the pain, you know the pain. I understand that I'm preaching to the choir here, but You ever just fight someone and it feels like you're hitting a wall like this constantly? Then instead of the wall breaking and then you go through, it breaks and it crumbles on top of you. That's how I feel now. Anyway, I'm just yapping now. Let's go back. Let's go fight Millennia's sister. It has to be. I can't eat this. I think my biggest issue is that I'm just panic rolling. That's all I'm just constantly panic rolling. It was pretty late at this point, so I had to keep my voice down, but let me give you the Spark Notes version of what I was saying. I'm an atom's length away from dismantling everything I own because of this boss fight. But then suddenly there was hope. I was actually doing it. I was gonna beat this thing. At this point, I convinced myself that the only thing that was holding me back was my stamina. Right, okay. So I spent some time farming some runes to upgrade the thing. Anyway, this is what the stats look like now. I put Vigor at 70, Endurance at 38, and Dexterity at 39. This is just to help the scaling of my weapons at this point. This made no difference. I was just gonna have to hit my head against the wall until this thing budges or cracks. And you know what was completely crazy? Is that still at this point the map just continues to expand. And this was also the point that I bumped into Needle Knight Leda. There'll be a whole quest with her, but we'll get to that.
Ah, finally we meet. I am Leda. I missed my chance to speak with you last time, but you too must have been guided here by kindly Miquella. Have you met my compatriots? They were drawn here by Miquella the Kind, much like you, following the path he himself trod. You must have been surprised to see such a band, each come from places far and wide. Doubtless it'd have all come to blows at first glance, were it not for the charm kindly Miquella put upon us. This is what allows us to serve together the work of a living god. Wondering about the horn scent, are you? True enough. In any other circumstance, he'd be at our throat. Long ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Messmer to purge the tower folk, a cleansing by fire. It's no wonder the horn scent holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest. And in this regard, the tower folk are no different. They were never saints, they just happened to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame.
Did you catch all then? If you did, let me know. I lost focus. The only place that made sense to head to at this point was the big castle up ahead, which is called the Shadow Keep. And I know you see the giant hippo, I know you see it. That's the Golden Hippo to be exact. This is one of the most annoying bosses in this entire game. Why? That's why. Bro, close that gullet, man. I don't know if there's a radiation in the lines between, but this has to be. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that. Why is it doing damage if I'm not by the mouth? What the? Close that mouth, man. Come on. And hold on, that's not all, folks. It's also a giant porcupine. I hate this stupid hippo. I'm just gonna stop it. I'm closing in on 2 hours of fighting this boss. I'm not gonna let it be 3. Poke. He's gonna try and munch me? You missed, you big oaf. Whatever that little jiggy thing he did, that threw me off. That little... Poke him. Couldn't see that. What the flip was that? Poke him. Don't double poke, you... Poke him. Don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled. Poke him. Now while he's getting himself composed, we hit him with 1. And a second one. Okay, that might have killed us. Don't let these hit you. This does not have to do... What the flip am I supposed to... He's gonna try guzzle you? Don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled! guzzle. Oh, for the love of everything that is good in this universe, do not get guzzled. I literally had to use my freaking, I don't know, spidey senses. They don't get hit by that. Okay, this is good, this is good. He's gonna try guzzle you, okay? Second guzzle, hit him with a long range. Okay, this is good. Don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled, don't get guzzled. Ah! Long ranged. I know I can still stagger him even in this state. Okay, that one is wild. Long ranged. Okay, come on, this is it, this is it, this is it. Wow, that guzzle was... Okay, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. Heal up. Finish. Easy. Listen to me, okay? And I need you to take me serious when I say this. If you're a hippo, or in any way involved with the hippopotamus animal family, don't talk to me. In fact, have this. What do you think about this? Oh, man. Oh, man, I hate this friggin' hippo. What's my shadow blessing at? It's at level 4. Again, I don't think there's a need to go any higher than 4. I don't know. I feel like 4 is pretty good. 4 is like 4 feels like the base game almost. I don't know. Am I crazy or should I go higher? I'll keep it there. We'll see. Let's get that Rakshasa armor set and the katana too. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Forgive me, I was too busy staring into the jaws of a hippo. But after beating the hippo, we can progress enough to get Rakshasa's armor and the great katana too. If we progress a little bit further into this place, eventually we end up in this underground area, which will of course lead to the next area. But who would have guessed we have to take a stone coffin? Now, me personally, I wouldn't close the top. That's wild to close the top. It's to each their own. I don't know. I just wouldn't close the top. Crazy that that's like the mode of transportation whenever there's like a river. You'd think it would be like a boat, you know? Look how many people use them too. Okay, that's moving. Is that... I'm stuck. So what, this is like where it's like a graveyard or something? It must be like a graveyard type of thing. That building needs to be explored. There's something in there. We'll come back. It didn't take too long until I found the Eastern Nameless Mausoleum, or Rakshasa's chosen solitude of cowardice is what I call it. That is a long blade, man. What? It's gonna take a while. This one's gonna take some time. That's freaking what? Can you stop bleeping? Is that something you can do? This might be time for the... Okay, so you can dodge those. No, my... No! One more. Easy. Rakshasa who? Rakshasa the Feld. Thank you, game. Oh, so we get the... Okay, we get the whole set for... Okay. Now, let's see. I'm gonna be honest. This armor set that I have on now, this is peak. This is peak. The cape, everything about this is perfect. You know, it might not have the best like defense stats, but this is perfect. It's gonna take a lot for me to take this off. So this armor set has to look insane. So the whole gimmick with the set is that it increases the damage you do and also increases the damage you take as a result. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. It's not bad, it can grow on me. It can grow on me if I wanted to. And after testing it, the difference wasn't really enough for me to consider changing my armor set, so I will be remaining the Black Blade. My plan with my build at this point was to use the Great Katana with the Savage Lion's Claw, and then whenever I need to, I can swap to the Rakshasa's Katana or the Dragon's Hunter Katana, depending on the situation. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die here. Don't mind my adventure into the unknown. I was trying to get something, but I can't remember what. But I guess it doesn't matter what the thing was because it was missable, and I missed it. Am I too close? Is this... Should I back up or no? Oh, man. Anyway, let's go explore Skadu Atlas like I said we would. Don't get up. If this guy gets up, okay, we're good. Looks like he's out of fuel. Thought it said Ruins of Ankh for a second. Is there like a main entrance to this thing? Or just something tells me this guy, the idea here is that this guy's blocking whatever entrance there was. After thorough examination, I can confirm there wasn't really anything here except for shadow people. And after doing some more exploration, pretty soon I got invaded. The guy gave a speech and everything, but he got mollywopped immediately by my katana. And thanks to that, I got the Crusade Insignia Talisman. Then I headed back to the Shadow Keep to do some exploring there, and this place is massive. Okay, this is progress. If it's a boss fight somewhere... Oh, is this a library? What is this? This is nuts, man. The sense of scale in this game. So it looks like a library, but the information is stored on giant stone tablets, okay? Okay, bro, don't just sneak up on people. Can we not do that? Is that something we can... work towards, both of us? I mean, this place is dope, but nice try hiding. Maybe don't stick your little weapon out so far. Huh? How's that sound? It's good on you, man. You keep reading. Someone else. Oh, okay. He's not easily staggered, so I'm just gonna have to keep going. Now, call me crazy, but these blobs of meat are what lies inside the hot people, and that includes Alexander. Maybe that's why he was consuming bugs in the desert. I'm not gonna eliminate everyone here. They're just kind of goofy. They don't really, you know? Like, what? Who does that? Only the goofiest of goofy people would do that. And that too, that whole grab thing. It's not funny, guy. Like, no one thinks that's cool. Side of Grace, that's good. After doing a little bit more exploring, it didn't take long until I discovered an entirely new area again. Honestly, it's pretty cool how different this place looks compared to, like, the DLC and even the main game. And of course, new area means new boss fight. Let's see who this is gonna be. Okay, let's go. Something tells me you're gonna have a lot of rod type stuff going on. Man, I do not do much damage. I thought I would do way more damage, okay? I was gonna say the moveset seems familiar, it doesn't. So what is the deal? Like, are you guys the same being or what? And I know what you're thinking. This is going good, this is amazing. It wasn't. And then suddenly it was going perfect. What an easy game. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a breather. Anyway, since I have you here, that invite to hit the subscribe button, it still applies, so, you know. Only if you want to, only, you know, it's up to you. Anyway, back to the fight. It's like the old man said. I don't know, insert inspiring quote here. Come on. Easy. Easy. Listen, old man, whoever you are, thank you for the inspiring words. Anyway, I'm back at the Shadow Keep now just because I couldn't help but feel like I missed something in this place. I just didn't think it was possible to have a place this big and not have some kind of boss encounter. You know, something crazy on that level. I heard a woman in the distance, and just to make sure that I wasn't losing it, I had to investigate.
Hello? I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
We'll come back to Freya at a later point for that quest I hinted at a different point, but I still felt like I missed something more in this place. And if I'm being honest, I wish I never came back.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemed. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold, shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
No, it's okay, here we go. In it, straight in. Okay, explosion. Okay, that's okay. Explosion. I see you. So when can I attack you, Messmer? You wanna let me know or what?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
That's gonna kill me. Why would I dodge? Fuck. Oh, what the flip? Dude, what am I doing? Heat up, come on. Okay, come on. Come on. No. Ah! Anyone who's paying attention to the hours, you can tell that things were looking bleak, but I was learning his moveset piece by piece.
Narca, a curse upon thee.
Now I need you to listen carefully, okay? If you are one of those people who carry snakes around, you know who I'm talking about. You know, there was like, you want to hold the, you know those people. How do you feel about this? Let me know down below. So far, honestly, this has to be my favorite boss fight in the entire DLC.
What cruelty is this? Who would rob me of my one vital purpose? Am I so feeble, witless, dull of blade, that vengeance was never to have been mine?
Okay. I don't know who that is. I do kind of feel like there's some stuff, maybe some fights that I missed inside the castle, so I think let's go back.
Oh my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Is that you talking? That's impossible. I figured at this point I had earned some serious exploration time, so that's what I did. I found what I can only assume to be a grandmaster of some sort. Maybe this is the old man that gave me that quote from earlier, I don't know. Though I doubt that because this guy clearly doesn't speak. Not too far from there was an underground area, and this underground area leads to Bonnie Village. And there was a guy in his underwear. He's gone now, just for that. My plan at this point was to investigate that building on the map. Looks like it's surrounded by ice almost. But instead I got distracted by this big entrance, so I had to investigate that instead. Come on, you would too. You see an entrance like this? Come on. Progressing a little bit further from that entrance, I found myself on the roof of the storehouse. That's the place with all the giant stone things. I could tell I was supposed to be here because there were giant bats in this area. I'm telling you, they wouldn't put giant bats unless they're trying to deter you from something. Pretty soon I fell and broke my ankle, so I call it quits for now. I'll be back here, so don't panic. After a little bit of snooping around, I found this old man.
Righteous Tarnished, it's been some time. There was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Miquella. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moke as a pureblood knight. After failing him in every regard and losing sight of my vows, I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moke's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Hand over secret rice scroll?
Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moke to gain entrance to the land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moke's soul. He desires only his empty shell. Beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Miquella fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain, my dear lord deserved better. Righteous Tarnished, you have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
Tell him about Freya's decision?
Freya,
Okay.
by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
Okay, so now we have to get this letter to Freya.
From Sir Ansbach to me? What on earth could it... Yes, of course, I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Miquella wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the great lion. Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
After that I spoke to Needle Knight Leda, and then when I headed back to the old man I was given a choice. Be summoned to help Needle Knight Leda, or be summoned to help the old man. I chose Leda just because she was the one who led me into the DLC, if I'm not wrong. So, you know, I figured I might as well go with someone I recognize. Oh, this is a fight,
I will
okay.
dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension. You're ambivalent.
I feel like I need my katana
and
for this one.
exactly where it might lead you.
So, you would cull an old man such as I. You are thorough indeed, Lady Leda.
Are they not allies? Like what? Okay, here he goes.
Nothing less.
I don't have to wait for
As
the...
you surmise, I do have my doubts.
Try
And will
something.
not
Whoa, that's
send
gonna...
you lay
Okay.
down and die.
Oh, that's quick. What the...
Might lead you.
You would cull an old man such as I.
Why is this guy dodging everything?
Thorough indeed, Lady Leda.
Yeah, distract him.
I would expect nothing less. As you surmise,
It's over.
and will not send you lay down.
Oh, she's kind of... Okay.
Oh, something you can leave me. I am pleased. Now go and make yourself useful.
So you've taken Lady Leda's side.
Come on,
Glad she stands with an ally.
he's gonna kill me.
She tends to
Push him against the walls.
the burden she must. I have utterly failed you both.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you for all that you have done, Sir Ansbach.
Okay. So I get the set. I think that's the first time in this game that I've ever completed a quest without, you know, checking how to do it. But now what is this? Okay, so this is more for the... I am the wizard of the great land and village. More for those builds. It's cool. I do like the you know, the robe and stuff. It's cool, but you know, it doesn't top my black blade armor set. Oh, that was cool. I don't know. That was cool. I'm gonna look around the library just a little bit longer. I don't know who owns this place, but someone needs to deal with all these. Well, some of them are just reading. Yeah, okay. Some of them are just reading. So let's just chill out. Someone let a big one out? Someone had a gaseous incantation, if you know what I mean. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much else to find in this. Besides these creeps. That guy was just reading. That's... okay. What's going on up here? It's just people reading? Oh, hang on, I've never used this door before. Oh, it doesn't even open. Why doesn't it open? Remember that rooftop area I leaped off of? Well, it turns out this area leads to the area that the door leads to that wouldn't open. And listen, if it looks like this place would make the perfect battlegrounds for one of the worst bosses in the game, you'd be exactly correct. And the reason for that is because of this. And then sometimes you won't take damage when it looks like you should take damage. Someone fix this, please. Someone needs to sit down and redesign this. I was getting thrown around for a while at this point, until I finally decided to break out my own hacks. Listen, if you're gonna have a hitbox that's undodgeable, I'm gonna give myself more iframes. Basically, I'm saying I used Bloodhound's Step, and suddenly those stupid charging attacks were just useless. They were just a gimmick at this point. And every other move was just as useless at this point, so let's just say we won't be hearing from this Gaius guy anytime soon. My biggest wish is that I never come back to this place. Ever. That was the worst fight so far. That stupid charge thing? That was cheap, but anyway, I guess we go up there and check whatever this is. Looks like a gate more than anything, no? Oh, this game looks insane. This game looks nuts, man. Who's that? Is that guy on the wolf, or am I losing my mind? Oh yeah, that guy's on the wolf. Okay. That wolf is huge. What is it? There's probably something special you get from this guy, so I'm gonna... eat this. What are we getting? It was just a pair of pants. It was just a really ugly pair of pants. Amazing. Erdtree chalice. Oh shucks, there's like a bunch of these things. Let's check this out. I still haven't checked this out. I still don't know what that is. It might be some kind of, like one of those church buildings. Church of America or whatever. Seems like a serious place. Are you cool? Just be cool. Anyway, this is Ymir. Don't be fooled by his harmless appearance, because he can also become a giant finger beast at any moment. And we'll get to that. But anyway, following his quest led me to some pretty wild places. As you can see, it's just a bunch of fingers and hands. So I don't think you have to be a genius to realize that there is a giant hand boss fight incoming. Is this a guy? What's going on? Oh, that's not a guy. That's I don't want to know what that is. Oh! In each one of these locations, I had to blow what I can only assume is a giant finger whistle, but let me know in the comments, I don't know. But before I can progress in this quest, I have to face 2 tree sentinels, which was beyond a piece of cake. After that, I had to go back to the temple, and it turns out there's like a secret underground location, and of course I get raided, but Rakshasa's katana made this a breeze. But anyway, now it's time to face the real boss fight, and this time it's the Mother of Fingers, which if I'm not wrong is also Ymir at the same time, I think. I don't know. And honestly, this fight is a strange one, because the boss isn't actually too difficult on paper, compared to like every other boss that I've faced at this point, but for some reason... Also, why does every boss need some kind of like divine ascension? Is that something that we can eradicate as like as a people? Can we stop this? This was so bad that I had to switch weapon types, because at this point, it had to be my tools that were holding me back. And I don't regret the change one bit. The speed that these things can build bleed is insane. I also went on a side quest to get the talisman that increases the damage you do for successive attacks, which turned out to be a weaker version of a talisman that I already owned. So I got drenched in poison for no reason. Anyway, it's time for this boss to perish now. It's ugly too, I don't want to see this thing ever again. It's dead. Oh, thank goodness. Now, that quest isn't actually finished, but I didn't know at the time, so I went back to face that dragon that completely destroyed me before. Don't panic though, I'll go back to that, just relax. So if you think back, I was here not so long ago, in this crazy mountain. And at the top of this is... oh shucks, I don't want to go there. It's these guys fighting each other, but they're not exactly... they are boss fights, I suppose. But the main fight is just past these guys. And I think I have to beat that dragon to get to the next section. Right there. Okay. I can't sneak up on this thing, so might as well just... yeah, okay. Oh, shucks. Okay, so the lightning has like an AoE effect. Okay, I got you. He's gonna keep walking, so I'm just gonna... one more slash. Another slash. Doesn't look like there's a second phase. Please don't be a second phase. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Too close, too close. Too close, too close, too close. Bit close just for a slash. Come on. It's gotta be like one more. I think this is it, this is it, this is it. Easy. Great enemy foul. Do you see that? Come on. When was the last time you found a great enemy? Be honest. No, be honest. That's what I figured. Okay, so that's probably the next place I have to get to. Man, this place is crazy. Man, this is nuts. Like I can, you know, it's like I can feel the breeze coming through the... Are these dragons? Oh, these are dead dragons. They're like dead. I thought they were sleeping. Is that the dragon that did this or what? Yeah, these are like dead. This is bad. Yeah, this is the next section of the map, okay. Man, this section of the map is like a movie. I just don't like what I might find at the end of this. More dead dragons. There's only one creature I know who could cause this much devastation, and that's Bale. Oh, that looks like an arena. Okay, this is an arena. And the fact they put the Side of Grace right by this arena is telling. So my Shadow Blessing is sitting at level 4. I'm tempted to just take it to plus 10 at this point, but I don't know, it still feels pretty comfortable, I would say. Like still, I don't feel much of a reason to upgrade. Cutscene? It's a cutscene. Oh my goodness, this is huge. This is bad. This is bad. My voice cracked because this is bad. Someone's here. Here we go. It's Bale. Bale the Dread? Yeah, I know the name. How much damage do I do with my... Not enough, not enough. That's not enough damage. Bale, chill out. Come on. Bale the Dread, huh? Okay. Fire and lightning. In the same attack. Okay, Bale. Chill out. I'm getting consumed over here. What I need you to understand is that most of the bosses I had faced at this point felt like hitting a brick wall. But there was nothing that could have prepared me for Bale the Dread. If the others were brick walls, this one is made out of titanium. Anyway, to help me clear my mind a little bit, let's go back to that other quest that I need to finish. I need any excuse to avoid this Bale guy.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death.
Okay, okay. Oh shucks, that's just... Wait, why am I one-handing this thing? Alright, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, that missed. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's just get the bleed.
My dear star, a fine mother.
I didn't know that big giant finger thing was count.
My shining star.
Ah, here he comes then.
A mother's strength. Look here.
Ah, here he comes though.
I will be the true mother.
Shut up.
And I will be the only mother.
Hold on, are you speed blitzing? Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Every time you summon a hand, you only speed up your death, you know that? Man, this teleporting stuff is... It's just noise. Easy.
Only I desire to be your mother.
Anyway, let's get back to Bale. This was the definition of an immovable object. And looking back at the build-up to this fight, I shouldn't have expected anything different. All those dead dragons, Bale did that. The storm that's raging constantly, that's Bale. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is that I have to beat this thing. I hope I never see another dragon again. But anyway, as you can see, the map still isn't fully unlocked at this point, and the only real answer to that problem is exploration. So I figured I could get to this part of the map by exploring this nearby cave, and what a strange cave it turned out to be, let me tell you that now. First off, not only is there a bunch of these ghost people, but there's also a lot of pod people. And if you explore this place just a little bit, it becomes pretty clear that a lot of these pod people were actually regular people at some point, but as some punishment or form of twisted imprisonment, they get put into these pods. I think the reason why some are hostile and others remain human, like an example of one that remains human is Alexander, is because maybe the longer you're trapped in these things, the more you lose your mind, the more you know, become, I'm just gonna say potified, I don't know. Or maybe it could be that it just affects some victims differently, I have no clue. And of course at the end of this horror space is a boss fight, specifically the Cursed Blade Labyrinth. And if I'm being honest, this was more like a mini boss fight, come on now. So what do you do? Are you gonna eat this? Oh, this guy's finished, he's finished. Hold on, let me not get too comfortable because then I'll be finished. All your shots are missing, by the way, so it's... You missed. This clown can't even hit me, look at this. Anyway, none of that actually ended up unlocking any piece of the map, so back to exploring, I guess. Let's see, it might be too low to get to. It is too low to get to. Not only is there grace down there, but there's also the footprint thing. I left my leg, you know? I forgot what it's called. It's one of the cross things.
Oh, hello there. Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished, guided here by Miquella the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarnished, and here on kindly Miquella's account. Oh, are you not affected, even with the spell broken? I'm feeling rather lost, haunted by memories of St. Trina. Her visage, her scent, the lure of velvety sleep. Would kindly Miquella chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half? The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
Anyway, about discovering the map, it turns out I had to go through the Dark Light catacombs. And listen, if you like giant cannons, you'll fit right in this place. Me personally, you get this out the game. And then at the end of that, I had to face the Elder Inquisitor. I died a couple of times because of his oversized minion, but other than that, it was kind of a breeze, honestly. The actual challenge came after that boss fight. Not only was there a bunch of these cryptic messages, but I couldn't summon Torrent because, get this, he was too scared. Don't let it see you. Once you're seen, there's no escape. It cannot even be touched. Okay, I don't know about you, but if I found myself in a place like this, I would go mad. In fact, I would go so mad they would call me the Madding Hand. Oh shoot, it's the Madding Hand. Is that me? That's not me. It's some guy called the Madding Hand. If you don't know this already, and correct me if I'm wrong, but anyone who has the abilities of madness in this universe likely got those abilities because they experienced something that had literally driven them mad. So what exactly happened to the Madding Hand? Something tells me we are about to find out very soon. The crazy thing too about this place is that every creature in this forest has madness. Look at this giant mad rat. Okay, I think I found exactly what I was being warned about before. The only way around these things is to sneak. And if they see you, there's no way to survive. After stealthing past these freaks, I eventually made my way to what looked like an abandoned house. The house was in fact not abandoned, and it didn't take long before I ran into who I could only assume was the owner. I think this might be like the king or lord of all madness, and this first form is just a husk for something way worse.
Enough. I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
And let me just say on record, this wasn't easy. But in the same way that the fight with Messmer was difficult, but extremely fair, this felt exactly the same. Then while exploring a little bit, I found one of these giant tree things, but at this point it's no threat. After that I was invaded by Fire Knight Queeling. He's gone now. And I took a quick breather. How's your day been? Is it good? It's good. Bunch of rats found their way into the roof, so that's how my day's going. Anyway, time to face my next boss fight. Black Knight Erdtree. Okay. I wouldn't imagine you have any immunity to bleed. Well, I would imagine because you're wearing armor, so. Easy. Do I get anything? Enemy felled? Anything? Oh, I get his his attack. That's cool. After that was the Great Red Bear. Wait, what is this? Did I get a bear helmet? Is it better than mine? This thing looks. I'm gonna wait for the next boss fight just to disrespect the giant bear, because I don't know what the heck his deal was. Ranger, look what he did to his boys too. His own people. To get to my next fight, I had to traverse the Scorpion River catacombs. You wanna know why this is my favorite one by far? There are eyes of Deathblight everywhere. So, that's cool. Thank goodness there wasn't a Deathblight boss at the end of this. Instead it was another one of those Death Knights. This was pretty much a carbon copy of the one that I fought before, so this was pretty easy. Eat this. The next guy is he's in a cave. Whoa! I was about to crack a joke. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's the boss that I want to get to. Alright, here we go. It's the main guy. You ready or what? Oh man, that thing hits like a truck. The next boss was underground, as in as underground as you can get in this game. Welcome to the Stone Cliff Fissure. This place looks insane. This definitely was a huge place full of birds and stoneworms. Also skeletons covered in obsidian, just to add to the pain. And at the end of all that, fight time. Here goes. This looks like an arena, so let's do this. Alright, here he comes. On a horse too, what a guy. What an entrance. And the horse is still... Do I have to fight the horse? I haven't done a single lick of damage. Now to be honest, this boss fight wasn't actually too bad. And when he first shows up, it's like, whoa, what the heck am I gonna do? But actually, when you really break it down, he's pretty easy. Is he swinging that oversized boomerang? Dodge that. Is he trying to kill you with his somersault combo finishing move? Dodge all that. Now he's spewing blue fire. Jump over that. See what I mean? All his attacks are just noise. My next fight is another cave dweller, specifically the demi-human sword master. Demi-human is crazy. That means you're subhuman, my guy. Don't ever swing that nice magic tricks, but let's just end this. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Thank you. We're not doing this twice. Next, we have to get through this tunnel to get across a body of water and get onto a small island. On that island, we find the next boss fight. Oh, this is a mini boss fight. The Dancer of Rellana. I know Rellana doesn't pay you enough to get mollywopped like this, so I apologize. Next time, just get good. My next boss fight was underground again. Someone needs to check on all these underground folk. Anyway, this time it was the Lamenter. And now I had to face the Death Ride bird. You like giant birds? Let me know in the comments. Me personally, I'm not really a giant bird guy. Okay, we got the stagger. Heal up while he catches himself. Run away from this. Okay, get my mana up. Now it's just a standoff. Keep my distance. This one is pretty straightforward to dodge. Just don't be in there. That's a lie, why does it show... I don't understand why it shows the hitbox, and then it proceeds to ignore the hitbox. Where are you heading to? Backstepping like that. Where are you going? Okay, free hit here. Okay, keep my distance, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, dodge all this junk. Dodge to the side of that. Dodge all this. That's a free hit. Die. One more. Easy. Enemy felled. I knew it. That wasn't gonna take 20 minutes. Okay, it did take 30 minutes, but we have to take into account the travel time from the cave to this, okay? So it took 15 minutes as far as I'm concerned, and you have no say in that. Also, don't look now, but it turns out there is a second lion boss fight, and it's so much worse, specifically because of this. What is this? What element? What are you doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. That's Death Blight.
Why did you make me do this? I will burn this planet down.
Just to clarify, my blessing level is at 10 now. I had to. I was getting sick of that stupid lion. Anyway, enough of all that. Things are getting very serious now. You might want to buckle up. First off, the design of this place is nuts. There's also a bunch of enemies like what I assume is a miniature version of the other lion boss. There's also more stupid giant birds, but of course it didn't take too long before I came across the main event of this zone.
It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Miquella, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Miquella the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Okay, fight time.
Don't you dare approach Miquella the Kind. Needle Knight's Leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
Bring it.
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come.
See if I can.
I cannot hope for a worthier fate.
Oh my days, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Let's
whoa.
make it something to remember.
Whatever that blade is, it has some crazy reach. As if fighting one of them wasn't enough, I had to fight two at the same time. That obviously didn't go well. If they get an ally, then so do I. It's that easy.
This is our moment. Let's make it something sweet.
Look at Buddy over here. Can I get my ally or no? There we go, distract him. Okay, she's done. Easy. They're both dead. Now let's finish off this clown together. This guy stood no chance. Okay, who's next? One more. One more. Come on. Keep distracting. Easy. Bro, can you chill out? Like, take it easy. Go take a break somewhere. Oh, these are the people, so I can kind of loot them. Just in case it only lets me loot one, I'm gonna loot the combat guy. I guess we can test out some of the weapons. I know one of them is like combat, you know what I mean? Like hand to hand. Dude, I'm telling you, in an alternate universe, this is my build. My next opponent is another one of those knight guys, except for some reason he can do this. But what is that? Is that coming out of his chest? It's disgusting. You carry a heavy weapon, but you stagger so easily. What happened? I'm telling you, it's that tongue thing that comes out of your chest, man. Where am I? What the? Oh, thank you for jumping down, you idiot. Remember the falling star beast from the main game? He's here too. Next was Demi-Human Queen Mariga. You know, she really lives up to the Demi-Human title in the name. And just when I thought the map couldn't expand, it did. All of which led me to my next boss fight, the Erdtree Avatar. This thing shows up 3 times to this fight, and each time it makes no difference. It gets completely destroyed. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just waiting for one of these dragons to perish so I can finish off the other one. But, you know, since I have you here, you know, if you feel like you're enjoying the video, you want to give it a like? No? Wow, that's crazy. No, I'm kidding, I know you said yes, I know. How warm do you think it is on this mountain? Is it like scorching or what? Oh, that's my cue. And then there was one.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
This is by far the worst thing I faced in this entire game. I kind of see what you do. Come on. Does this. Slashes. Don't get too greedy. Does that. Run back. I don't know how to dodge this. Okay, that worked. That's good. Does this. Slash. A second one. Slash. Oh, shucks. This guy has endless moves. Every time he does something, there's something else. Don't get greedy, you imbecile. Okay, good bleed. Run. You fool. Let's do this. I don't know why I'm insulting him. Maybe it's because it's all I can do. Here we go. Second time. No. I have to watch for that second one. That was dumb. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the second phase.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Miquella, and my promised consort, Rellana.
If Miquella is so kind, then why is my life on the line? Can someone explain that to me? Let me know. Skybeam, it's a skybeam. Okay, that's that. Run away from that. Run to the side. How do you dodge this? Get away from the sky beam. Come on. Here goes. Okay, he's never done that. After images again. Come on, man, that's... I'm gonna die. Yep, it's over. At this point, I just need a breather. I just need to, I don't know, find peace or something. I'm gonna map the sky if it's the last thing I do. Mark my words, I'm telling you now. Just let me, you know, let a guy chill out for a second. Is that something we can do? What I need at this point is like some kind of change of strategy. And the only thing I can think of is to increase the amount of bleed I do and maybe get some buffs going. But I don't know. I then spent some time farming for the Blood Fiend's Arm, which at some point was the best bleed weapon in the game, but then it got nerfed a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with this one, I still got completely destroyed. And it didn't matter what kind of buffs I applied before going into this arena, the outcome was still the exact same. I think the key to dodging most of his attacks is to stay close, I think. I don't know. Good damage. Does that? Does this? Does this hug? Damage. No, you need to dodge that. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, so the key... who am I kidding? What's the key? I don't know. Okay, so you can see it's hour 95 now. And there comes a point where you have to realize that what wasn't working for the past, I don't know how many hours, isn't gonna work for the next 5. So I swap my weapons out for these 2. If I can't win with these weapons, it's simply a skill issue and I should just put the controller down, that's it. These are the new best bleed weapons in the game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Heal, heal, heal. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Heal. I'm spamming the heal button. Lock on. No, what am I... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Heal. Need to heal now. Heal again. Come on. No! Why does this keep happening to me? Oh, okay, that's unfortunate, okay. Stupid untouchable move! Man, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no! Come on. No, to be an idiot! Why do I... Maybe if I use more than one brain cell. Here's a quick tip for the people. Get yourself some holy damage negation. Go look into that, you do that. Does this, does that? Attack. Don't let that hit you, because that's... Okay. Easy. Get the bleed. Heal up, this is a good chance. Does this, does that, does this. Poke, does this, does that. Heal up. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, just tank this. It's okay. I don't want any of the compassion, voyage, or guidance. Okay, I don't need that. Lock on, lock on, lock on. Okay, be careful. Oh shucks. It's the... No, 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 I don't know how to... Does this. It's gonna kill me. I don't know how to... Does this. No, 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 no. Oh, I just did. Go down. First off, it's the first time I had to face your meteorite attack. Come on. Come on. Heal up. Don't get greedy. He's done. He's dead. Easy. What an easy... Bro, listen. It's such an easy game. You understand that? Can I get it? I'm gonna guess I have to go into this. I can't. It's too big. Oh wait, that's... What's this? That's my stuff, but what's this? Okay, cutscene. Can I get a kingdom now as Elden Lord or no? Seems like it's a tiny lowdown. Make the world a gentler place. That seems like a good thing. I don't know why we killed them. I don't... So in the end, I did end up going to Scatter Tree Blessing 18. So, you know, Scatter Tree Blessing level 4 was just impossible. It was, I was never gonna do that. What a crazy time. Like, what a nuts, insane time. Every boss in this DLC feels like just like a punch in the gut. Not every boss. There were some bosses that were genuinely easy, you know? If there were some bosses where it's like if you die multiple times, it's just because you don't know the next attack that's coming in, which obviously you wouldn't, so you keep dying and messing up the timing, but they were pretty easy. I would say the dude on the horse, the thing on the horse, what was that? You know, I think Putrid Knight, whatever. Hold on, let me get his name right. I don't want that thing showing up in my dreams. Putrescent Knight. That one I think was one of the easier bosses in the game. Which is strange because I've seen comments of people saying like they were struggling heavy with that boss. That boss was easy. You know, with my build and the weapons I was using, obviously it was easy. It's gonna be, yeah. And then there's bosses like Messmer, best boss in the entire DLC. The entire DLC, best boss in the whole DLC. Not only did it feel fair and balanced, but it still had that like the punch of difficulty. You know, it still took some time to like fight the guy. And then there was that guy on his pig. I hate that fight. That made no sense. The hitbox is bigger than the head of the actual pig. Dumbest hitbox in the game. I don't understand. I feel like people there's no way people play tested that and said, we cooked with this one. This is good. Let's keep this in the game. Unless my voice cracked just because of how, I don't know. I feel like if I was game testing that, I'd be like, let's pack that one up. Let's clean it up. This is one. And then there was the Madman, the King of Madness, the Lord of Madness, I guess maybe they'd call him in this universe, I don't know. Also, insane boss fights, in terms of like it being one of the best boss fights in the game. Let me list them. Let me list the boss fights. I'll give top 3. The bottom of the top 3 I think is Twin Blade Knight, Twin Moon Knight. I don't know why I'm Twin Moon Knight. You know, this is top 3, so she wasn't bad. I'm not saying she was bad. She was also enjoyable, I would say. And then second is the King of Madness, the mad guy. And then at number 1 is Messmer. And then Rellana is at like down in the depths somewhere in the depths with that freaking guy and his warthog. I'm not even gonna remember his name. He doesn't deserve to. Anyway, but in terms of difficulty of the whole DLC, I don't think it was too bad, you know? I had good weapons, you know, the dragon / katana, the dragon hunter's katana is good. But anyway, listen, if at any second you enjoy the video, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. You never have to, but if you stick around, you will have an amazing time. And of course, as always, remember to stay hopeful. I'll see you in the next video. Until then.
たった一人たった一